Might be live. Welcome to Long Box Diving, where we pull comics out of the long box. And today's a special episode. It's just me here in the office, and the rest of them are here. Say hi. I'm Jay. This is
D. And LBD Storm is here too.
And we're doing a special episode with lots of fun. Okay. I'm hosting it. Woohoo! All right.
You can do it, Jay.
Yeah, do you have any news right off the bat, or should I go straight to comics?
Well, let me see. What news? What big news happened this week? Oh man, what could have happened? Something with Didio?
No, not DC.
$1,000 comic.
Oh yeah, we bought the $1,000 comic. That's news. Dan Didio was no longer with DC Comics. That's pretty big news.
Wait, you bought a $1,000 comic?
Oh, that's what everybody's telling us. It's worth $1,000.
Wait, which one? I missed this.
Batman '89.
Oh, okay. Gotcha.
But you didn't spend that, right?
I did not spend $1,000. It was $3.99. It's fine.
All right. So yeah, that happened. That's big news. We'll see what happens with like ramifications and all that, because that could have some effects.
I mean, yeah, it was only a cameo, right? So, everybody's jacking up the prices on this pre-selling thing before the comic even releases, and it's just a cameo, and it's 2 panels.
Oh, I was talking more about DC and Didio.
Oh, well, yeah, that's interesting because, I mean, Dan Didio's been there for 18 years, right? And he's the one kind of behind Rebirth and New 52 and all these things, right? Now, 5G is on the horizon. When 5G is 5G still coming? Are they still swapping all our characters to other characters? Is it the next generation? Is it going to be like a new Is all that still happening? Nobody seems to know really. I think it's too late. I think 5G is coming, but they may split it off into like a whole new, maybe a black label or a mini series or an event of some sort where we have all these 5G characters, in a different way.
Yeah, I don't know how the comic fans are going to feel about that. Because all of their favorite characters being changed to something that's not them.
I don't think anybody was really super happy about it to begin with. But, I mean, we don't know.
Did I lose you? Yeah, I think I lost him. Oh, well, that's nice right off the bat too. Yeah.
This is the stuff we picked up at the flea market, right?
There we go. You're back. See, this is a special episode where we have technical difficulties we don't normally have. Having issues keeping the train.
We see that.
Are we frozen?
Yeah, you're frozen. You guys keep going in and out. That's what you get for trying to live stream from a car. I might just start showing off comic books because you guys aren't helping over here. I got the dogs barking and your video's cutting. Okay. For right now. Yep. Yeah, that's how I feel. Like, just it's good, then it stops. It's not good, then it's good again. Okay. For right now, let's go to just me. When I can start seeing their pictures moving again, I will bring them back in. So, let's just go over some comics while I've got them. They actually might be back. So I'm just pulling up some comics. This is Batman Day of Judgment #1. That's a cool cover right there. If you can see all the zombie hands and Nightwing and Robin. Looks like you guys might be back if you can see this. Hey, welcome back. I'm just showing off some comics. Man, I keep losing you. Hey, NY Geek. It's a special episode full of difficulties. And are you guys back?
Yeah, Ethan, go ahead.
Maybe. And we're just showing off some comics. I'm trying to keep the hosting alive while I'm here. They're all out, so it's some spotty connections and all that. This is a DC versus Marvel. I love this comic. The comics where DC and Marvel fight are so good. Here, let's show it off to the camera. I'm actually gonna make myself bigger while you guys are solving that. Man, look at that. I love to read these comics because it's just so much fun. It's those what ifs, like, hey, look, what if Thor fought Shazam or something, and it's always fun to read. Oh man, okay, thanks. We have the Mighty Avengers #9. This is a very cool comic showing off how cool Doom is. Let's get the glare off the video. Doom is not a guy you want to mess with, and this is a great comic cover to show that. Before the Secret Invasion, too. Man, I am Southern Comic Geek. Everyone else is out on the road, and we tried to get them to do like a live stream from the road with us, but it's just not working. The connection's spotty. They're connecting in and out. Yeah, so it's me today. I don't have much news. I'm just going to go through some comics, talk about the covers I like. I'm going to keep it short and sweet if I can. If they are able to jump back in, they'll jump back in. But if not, then I'm not worried about it. I'll keep going through. Yeah, see, LBD Storm is on the road with them. And yeah, they're out. This is another Secret Invasion. The Mighty Avengers #15. Get Yellow Jacket in there. And yeah, the Secret Invasion was a cool storyline that I enjoyed reading because it's all about who can you trust, who's a Skrull, who's not a Skrull. It's interesting little deceit and problems and conflicts. Yes. Yes, they did a live stream last night. I wasn't there for it. I think they were out with Rod. And I was out goofing off, totally not on the couch, not feeling well, playing video games. West Coast Avengers #25. Wonder Man punches. Is that Abomination? I don't remember. I'm not the biggest fan of West Coast Avengers. D loves West Coast Avengers. Let's get the glare off. There we go. That's better. I don't remember who that is. This guy. I think he's Abomination, but I might be wrong on that. Oh, Ethan has a date. Oh. He's not wearing that John Deere hat. I don't know if we got the book, Scout. They may have. I think they did, but I'm not super sure on that. We have another Avengers West Coast 101. War Machine and Exodus. Yeah, dealing a lot with Genosha in this comic run. It is Abomination. Thank you, Southern Comic Geek. Okay, cool. Oh, they are behind me. Somewhere. Thank you, LBD Storm. Here, let's show off this comic. Yeah, so Genosha was a huge thing, and I don't know what West Coast Avengers has to do with it, other than it's just the comic run. So I did not watch the unboxing video. I know it's a shock. I haven't watched all of our videos. Caught red-handed. I don't know what this book is. D would have to explain this to me. Planetary? I do not know what this comic is. The Omega Man, number 7. That is a weird looking monster in the back. Yeah, what a monster. Special origin issue. Hey, over easy. Yeah, cool. Yep. D says thanks. We love him. I'm glad they're monitoring the chat. It helps make my life easier. We have What If Avengers versus X-Men. And it looks like Magneto is taking them. No, that's not Magneto. Yeah, it's not Magneto. It's somebody. Somebody's fighting all of the Avengers and X-Men here. I don't know if you can see them. What if? Here, I'll look it up later because I'll find out more later. Secret Avengers number 7. That's just a cool cover. It's nice and clean. I like that cover. You got Moon Knight and Black Widow, and it's the Secret Avengers covers here have like this one's another clean one that I really like. Like this feels like a movie poster to me if I can get it on the screen correctly. Like that feels like a movie poster where you would see that hanging up. This one, however, does not look like a movie poster. Let's get that better suited. Number 6. Yeah. I don't know if I like the look of that art style. It's more like watercolor paints. I'm not super sure. A versus X, Secret Avengers. That's a cool cover. If I can get the glare off. Okay. Miss Marvel over there. Some more Secret Avengers. Number 27. Come on. There we go. Man, look at that. Captain America dons the Nova helm. That's a cool cover. That looks nice. Here's another Secret Avengers. Lots of Avengers items that are hanging on spikes there. They only stole the clothes. They didn't actually get the heroes. So you know how it is. Some more Secret Avengers. I don't know if I really like this cover. It's a downward shot of everyone. Well, upward shot of everyone. Yeah, not a super fan of it. We're just staring at a bunch of heroes flying at us. This one is a cool cover. Another Secret Avengers number 18. He is splitting a dude's head in half. That's a cover. And this one is sideways. Why did they do this? Here, let's turn it this way if I can show it off better. Why did they do that? Lots of Uncanny Avengers coming up. More Secret Avengers. It's another one it covers I don't really care for. It's okay. It's not good. It's not bad. But I like the ones that look like the movie posters. And that one's just, I don't know. It's okay. Young Avengers versus the Scarlet Witch. Another good cover. The Uncanny Avengers. This is an interesting cover. I don't know how I really feel about it. Scarlet Witch, and I think it's Rogue. Yeah, I'm not super sure how I feel about that. The Uncanny Avengers, number 10. This cover's okay. Not a lot going on in this one. Just people posing on the screen. No, over easy. Yeah, none of us really scuba dive. It's more of like a pun on diving for comics in a long box. At least that's how we always refer to it, is that we would go through and just pull bin after bin after bin. So yeah, none of us are actually scuba divers, although that would be cool. I would love to learn and actually go and do it, and we're in a good spot for it. But yeah, no. This is another okay comic cover. I'm not really sure how I like about how people just posing on the cover. Like this one is already way better than just posing, right? Like here's something going on in the background, and you can see that they're actually doing something. This one looks a lot better than the last one, or for example, this one. It's just, again, you're posing on a background. Oh, you do? That's actually really cool. Here, let's start. If I can tilt it the right way. Sorry, this camera's messing with me. Yes. Oh, that's cool, over easy. I would like to scuba at some point. It's just not something I've ever been able to do. Yeah, let's go with some older ones for a little bit. We got the Uncanny X-Men. This cover, I hope, is actually telling a lot of what's going on in the comic. It's interesting. If that's actually the case, then that could be a problem. Another one that would probably be a problem is recreating Alien. Okay, come on. Web of Spider-Man number 32. Here lies Spider-Man. This is a cool cover. Like this, there's something going on here. You can actually see that they're actually doing something. Oh, hi, I'm being waved at. Hello.
Hey, all right. Hopefully we're in a spot where we get some better connection and you can hear me okay.
I can
all
hear
that fun stuff. All right, good.
I am so glad you're here because it makes my job easier.
Yeah. Well, hey, did anybody tell you what Planetary was?
I'm sorry?
Did anybody tell you what Planetary was?
No, I've not got anything.
All right.
No.
Planetary is a really good series, man. It's takes place in the Wildstorm Image universe. Wildstorm mostly. But Planetary is a group of archaeologists that run around the world and handle things that are mostly extraworldly, or how the world started, or archaeologically related things. It's really, really kind of interesting. Yeah, you've got. I actually have the volume 1, volume 2, volume 3 in the trade paperbacks, so you definitely should probably read it. It's really very interesting.
I probably should. Yeah, because
it's one of those things that you like. Like they have four villains, and they actually shot one of them into space back in the 1940s using a real rocket-powered sled and put them in a metal ball.
Yeah,
and they shot them out to space. It was very cool.
Well, actually, I shouldn't spoil it because I haven't read it. So
yeah, you got to read it.
I will get on it. I'll add it to my list of comics that I should be reading.
Did you show Kitty marrying Caliban yet?
What's that?
You showed Kitty marrying Caliban yet?
I don't think so. Why? Here, let's pull it back up.
There you go.
If you could see
Yeah, I
it.
just picked that one up yesterday. Is one of the X-Men I've been missing. So Kitty Pryde had a Mary Caliban there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
It's probably not.
Hey, Mark, how you doing, man?
All right, let's go through some more covers. You can tell me a little bit about them. 'Cause I'm not a Secret Avengers person or an Uncanny Avengers person. It's just not my field. All right. So they're all walking through some snow. Looks very interesting, I tell you.
Yeah, these are a lot of the comics we're missing. We were out of comics really. We weren't collecting the Secret Avengers during this time period.
Yeah.
So I missed a lot of this. So when we picked it up the other day, it was like, man, these are some things I actually need to read. I don't have them.
Now, is that something like you've gone through Secret Avengers?
I mean, I came back in on the tail end of Secret Avengers, so I missed like the whole thing.
Okay. Here's another Secret Avenger, if I could show it off correctly. Lots of people in this comic. Another one. I actually like this cover. If you could see it. Let's move it here. Again, it's the action. It's doing something. I like this cover. Okay. Maybe you could tell me a little bit about the what's going on in this comic run. X-Men Legacy Second Coming.
I don't know. It's another one I haven't read. Mark here, or Ovi, if you guys know about X-Men Legacy, I just started picking that up here recently, and I really don't know what's going on in it. So if somebody else does, it'd be great.
Here's another one, and I like the dual. I don't know if you can see it well. Like the dual figures, one in the bottom, one on top.
Yeah.
Okay, this is another comic, Battle of the Atom. I vaguely remember the Battle of the Atom story vaguely from something else. It may have been
Does that look like a Mystique Beast Wolverine mix?
It looks like Mystique and Wolverine. Yeah, that looks like Mystique and Wolverine.
Yeah, it's weird.
We got some new Warriors. This I know.
Now, see, this is one of my favorite.
Yeah.
I love the new Warriors, man.
Comics you're missing?
Yeah, well, I'm missing a few. I almost have a complete run of the new Warriors of Volume 1. I even have their first appearance and first cameo.
Whoa. Okay. Here's another one.
It happened in Thor, by the way.
It is Mystique's and it's Mystique and Wolverine. It's Mystique's and Wolverine's son. Cool. I did not know that. Southern Comic Geek. Let's pull that up for a second.
Do you remember what his name is, Southern Comic Geek?
Well, while you think about that, here's another cover.
Captain Britain.
Over all of a bunch of heroes. Some more new Avengers. Again, more posing in the background. Okay. Speaking of Wolverine, this is another Wolverine that has some enhancements. Flaming gloves, glowing eye on his forehead.
Yeah, over easy. I remember the Amalgam comics, man. I remember when they first came out, where they're blending everybody together. You know, they did that again in Infinity Warps. Did you guys pick that up? Infinity Warps. They had Wolverine mixed with Emma Frost. I think they had Captain America and Doctor Strange mixed together. They had Wolverine and Scarlet Witch, I think, or X-23 Scarlet Witch. But really crazy stuff, man. Rays.
Rays.
That sounds familiar, but I don't remember him. See, I got to read these. They're definitely. I mean, like I said, I read everything we buy. Jay doesn't.
No, I do not.
Because like you said, Southern Comic Geek, he's too busy gallivanting around, and he's too busy going on dates.
Total.
So I get stuck in the middle, just sitting here in a car, reading comics for 2 hours. So I get a lot of them read. Yeah, I mean, I remember when Bendis started with for me, first I remember Bendis was Ultimate Spider-Man, and I really liked Bendis on Ultimate Spider-Man. And when they took him over into, he started doing something else, Avengers or something, and then I missed out on that. I missed that period of time. So I missed the Secret Avengers. I missed the Uncanny Avengers. I missed when he took over the X-Men. But yeah, he was good. And then all of a sudden, when I got back, it was like Bendis was like, "What is going on?" Riri Williams and all this weird stuff, man. So okay, yeah. I just saw Legacy when I was at the flea market, and I've gotten one before, but I haven't read it yet. But I got a couple more. We were at the flea market down in Melbourne, and yeah, I got everything's Jay showing off right now. We got for like $1, some back issue dollar bins. But yeah, a lot of Legacy stuff I haven't read yet. I haven't read really the Battle album either. So yeah, I'm looking forward to it. Stuff I've missed, not being collecting at that time. Yeah, I loved Ultimate Spider-Man. I got on issue 4. Is where I picked up Ultimate Spider-Man. I wish I had gotten in 3 months earlier.
Yeah, right.
But,
all right. Another New Avengers.
This is the time Wolverine seemed to be on every team.
Yes. Well, if you think about it,
it's like no wonder they had to clone him.
If you think about it, because of the movies and the original X-Men movies, and Wolverine was the bomb for that.
Yeah, he was he was everywhere. He was like on every team. But the art for those Secret Avengers and New Avengers is really good. I love the covers, man.
Well, here's another one. Let's see.
And that Dark Avengers?
No, that's New Avengers.
I know at some point Bendis brought Sentry onto the Avengers team.
Okay. He has a really cool looking New Avengers cover. I'm actually really liking this one, the whole Wonder Man. Uncanny Avengers cover.
Yeah.
Captain America's getting beat up.
That's true stuff in Comic Geek. Did Siege lead into Pleasant Hill? I remember picking up Pleasant Hill as I was starting to get back into comics, but I missed the Siege part. So I wasn't sure if that led into that or they connected in any way. I don't remember.
In the comics or the movies over easy. I'm sure in the movies they're just rewiping it over again.
Yeah,
more dogs.
Yeah, who knows about that?
Another Uncanny Avengers comic. Lots.
And I like the Uncanny Avengers idea. It was basically a team with mutants and some other Avengers mixed in. I mean, that seemed like a pretty cool idea to me.
Yeah, I can see it working, but oh no, I lost you. Oh no, I can see it working, but like everyone's on an Avengers team, right? So anybody who's anybody's on an Avengers team. So, hey, you back?
Yep. Yeah.
Hey, there we go. X-Men Unlimited. Another comic cover there. There we go.
Yeah, I realize there's several events in between. And note what's wrong there, Southern Comic Geek, is we've got 3 dogs. They are in the living room.
Yep.
And Jay has locked himself in the office.
Yep.
But the problem is there's nobody else home, and they're letting Jay know they're not happy that he isn't out there with them, entertaining them.
Yep.
They're little punks.
So, yeah, they make lots of noise whenever somebody passes, and I'm not out there to supervise. Another X-Men Legacy. If I can turn it correctly. There we go.
Yeah, some of these look really cool on the covers too.
So I know you've shown off and this other stack because I actually saw that video.
Oh, it is Southern Comic Geek. They are blackmouth curs. I'm pretty sure you may know what that is. Squirrel hunting dogs. So anything that moves, twitches, they're all over it. And when there's nobody home, they've been taught to guard the house. So that's kind of what they're doing their job. They're just really boisterous about it.
Yep.
Yes. Well, the dad joke kid is actually on the date. And, he's the one that really comes with the dad jokes. Jay there is the one with dumb puns.
That's me.
And I'm the one that's actually funny. So.
Some of your jokes. Have you shown off these webs of Spider-Man?
No, yeah, I just got those yesterday at a flea market down in Arizona. So
okay, it was in the same piles that Wolverine one that you had.
Yep, that's fine. Yeah, those are all still new. All right, so yeah, I got a couple of Web of Spider-Man. I got a couple of Uncanny X-Men. There's a huge box which Jay doesn't have. You can probably see it behind him in the corner by the gray other way, Jay. Curtain. By the gray curtain. There's a huge box over there that I bought off Facebook Marketplace. The guy's like, I found them in a house. They were tearing the house down. I want $2 a comic, and it's like something like 200 comics. I'm like, well, I'll give you 75. Okay, so boom, we got a box of comics over there. It was less than 50 cents a comic. So yeah, we got a bunch of stuff over there. Yeah, slapstick stuff, man. It has its place, but it needs to be sparse in my comics. That kind of stuff over and over and over again, it's just it kind of gets annoying to me. Yeah, over Easy Mode, I love Web Spider-Man. I like most of Spider-Man stuff. It's good. unless Spider-Man's living on Mockingbird's couch, that wasn't cool.
Come on.
Wearing the t-shirt, sleeping on her couch.
Even heroes have their bad days.
Yeah, well, yeah, he was having a bad. He lost his business. That would have been a good storyline. Octavio had taken over his body, so he got him in a lot of trouble. That was cool. But living on someone else's couch and being a bum, that's not Spider-Man. His jokes were just super corny. It's like you. All right, how much is more in that stack, Jay?
I don't know. I got a good 20 left in this other Web of Spider-Man, and they're almost all Web of Spider-Man.
Nice.
So it depends on how much longer I want to go on. If the dogs keep barking, I may let you vamp. Use another Web of Spider-Man. Doc beats Spider-Man.
God.
Oh. Well. All right, so I already showed off this one, the number 3. This one's in really bad condition. But you have a duplicate in the back, which is in a much better condition. Much better. Yeah, that first one has like a whole lot of water damage and all that. So Web of Spider-Man number 15.
And that's, I think his name is Chance, right?
Yeah, I think so. Yes.
And it's interesting because he is now back in Amazing Spider-Man, the one that just came out this week. He was actually the villain in that one. So that was pretty cool.
Schwarzenegger puns.
Yes. Or like Kindergarten Cop. He's not a tumor. He's not a tumor. Man, we got to bring more, Schwarzenegger puns.
What's that?
Cool looking cover. I think that's the first Web Spider-Man I have where he's in the black.
I
don't think so. Black suit, but that's the early I have with this black suit, I think.
Yeah, as far as like in this stack, it is. I don't know. You might have some other in the.
Yeah, we are definitely fake titles. I was just telling you, the title, the video I had the most views on is in Doctor Doom Strange Go. That got the most clicks. People are. I was just literally describing the comic, but now that I go back and look at it, I'm like, people must thought, hey. But yeah, we need some better clip. I think I did one the other day. It's like, you won't believe what I just found in this box. That was awesome. But yeah, Jay, on the other hand, and he doesn't know what clickbait is.
I try to avoid it. Come on. I don't even know if I'm doing a comic call right now. I might be.
LBD Storm type. He doesn't need clickbait. He needs to just mind his own business.
Set it up all by myself.
I know. I'm very proud of you. You got the StreamYard all set up, and you got the comics pulled out, and you actually grabbed the right pile.
Yeah,
you're doing so good. You're a full-fledged adult.
I got a C+. That's where I'm sitting at. It's passing. Another one of Spider-Man hanging around Statue of Liberty. I got dogs barking in the background still. It's really nice.
We're almost done. Then you can go out there and cuddle with them and keep them quiet.
Right? Spider-Man plays football.
Is he really?
He has a football and a necktie. So, and the watcher's kind of tied up. Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man, gets beat up by a bunch of guys from Greece. The physical.
Or the West Side Boys?
Yeah. Fantastic Four, number 225. They're fighting, looks like Vikings, but the bad Vikings that aren't really cool.
Yeah, that's another one that's filling in a run hole, and still got a few more Fantastic Four to fill in there.
The official handbook of the Marvel Universe, something I know you really want to have all of.
Yes, and now I've completed that run, I believe.
You have?
I think that was the last one I needed for the 85 run.
Look at you in Cyclopedia.
I was like, finally.
Oh, this one is rough. Okay. The New Adventures of Superboy, number 23. If you see it. Yeah, that one's not doing good. Superman fights aliens in the West. X-Men versus the Avengers, number 404.
Yeah, that was a limited series, like 4 or 5 issues or something like that.
Yeah, 4.
I think it was around the Uncanny X-Men 200 time frame.
Titans. Yeah, none of that's good news.
Well, I mean, it's not good news.
Nope, it's not good news.
That looks like great covers, man.
Oh yeah, the Titans here has some good covers. Beast Boy Raven.
Nice.
Looks like at a party or something. I don't know. The Titans are probably going to have to deal with Raven in this comic.
They're always having to deal with Raven.
Oh yeah,
she's like the cause of most of the problems.
Keep your friends close, and your enemies closer. The Titans versus a abominable snowman.
Nice.
The Titans look like they're fighting one of their own. Dun dun dun.
Oh, so it's Thanksgiving.
Yeah. Yeah, somebody had a fight about politics. Last one I have in this stack is Jericho, the Faces of Evil.
At least you know he never talks bad about you.
There we go. Okay. I think that's where I'm going to leave it. I'm not going to pull out another stack. Do you have anything to add?
No, man, we got a bunch of new comics that's sitting over there that for the next few comic calls videos that we still have to go through. I was really excited. I got that Wolverine #1 today or this week with I think Chris Claremont's signature in it. I don't know, but that was really cool. I got some Secret Avengers. Yeah, I was so happy with what I got this week. Everything. I mean, I was cool. A lot of Facebook stuff, but a lot of that Facebook stuff turns out to be just messed up 50-cent comics.
Yeah.
But sometimes you run into something. I mean, they had the Web of Spider-Man 32 in there, which is a really pretty cool comic. You know, him digging himself out of the grave. I mean, there was some good stuff, but sometimes there's some bad stuff. That's why I prefer flea markets. You can actually see what you're getting and pick what you want.
And you don't have to do it all
you're paying short. Right. But that's it. We'll have more stuff for next week. We did our shop talk this week already. For next week, we did it live. So if you want to talk about gravity versus magnetism, which some of you watched already, we're worth us, but rewatch it on our replay.
Yeah, and
we got a new. Yeah, go ahead.
Thanks for bearing with us through this in and out, and not everyone's here in the office, and you have to look at my ugly face all day.
I know I do. Yeah. Thanks everybody for joining us, and we'll see you this week in our quickfire reviews or some other, the back issue review we do. Or Jay, hopefully, I can get Jay to do another pull list this week if he's not benching again.
Depends on how hard I want to work on it. So, cool.
See you later over easy mode. All right.
See you next time.
All right, Jay. We'll see you later.